The Great Age of Exploration. 500 years ago, about 5 centuries ago, the world was on the edge of a new era. The year was around 1525. Europe had just stepped into what historians now call the Age of Exploration. This was a time when brave sailors, merchants, and adventurers left their homelands to explore oceans they barely understood, chasing spices, gold, and glory. Travel was slow and dangerous. The fastest ship of the time was the caravel, a small but strong vessel with triangular sails used by the Portuguese and Spanish. Navigators relied on the astrolabe and the compass, reading the position of the stars to know where they were. There were no detailed maps. Much of the world was a mystery, and sea monsters still appeared in sailors' tales. In these years, explorers like Ferdinand Magellan attempted to sail around the entire globe, a feat no one had achieved before. Magellan's crew began with 5 ships and over 200 men. After almost 3 years of storms, starvation, battles with local tribes, and deadly diseases, only 1 ship and 80 survivors returned to Spain in 1522, proving that the earth was truly round and could be circled by sea. On land, travel was just as challenging. Merchants moving along the Silk Road from China to Europe faced bandits, deserts, and freezing mountain passes. Caravans often had hundreds of camels carrying silk, spices, and precious stones. The journey could take more than a year each way. This period also saw the meeting of worlds when Europeans reached the Americas. It began an exchange of goods, animals, and diseases that historians call the Columbian Exchange. Potatoes, tomatoes, and corn traveled from the New World to Europe, while horses, cattle, and wheat went the other way. Sadly, along with these goods came deadly diseases like smallpox, which devastated native populations. Travel 500 years ago was not for the faint of heart. It was a gamble with one's life. But these voyages connected the farthest corners of the planet for the first time in history, laying the foundation for the interconnected world we live in today.